Tom Vizzini here. I wanted to give an updated video to the Total Life Transformation Seminar that we're going to be holding this October. And I had an interesting question. Somebody asked me, it's like, what's going to be so different about this? And let me tell you, it's my experience of holding seminars. Okay, when I was first learning this stuff, and I'm talking 20 years ago, you go to a seminar and you go there for the weekend and they jam you full of information for 2 days and you leave. And that was the last you ever heard from the people who were training you or giving you the seminar. All right, and I've done this several times, and I never felt like I really got it. All right, now part of it was that some of the skills that were being taught didn't actually work in the real world. That is actually true. As a matter of fact, we had spent years basically reinventing things like anchoring, rapport, embedded commands, how to combine those three things into a cohesive skill set that when put together were just incredibly powerful. But the structure was never good, and to be honest, back then people were probably doing the best they could inside of what they had. But now we have the ability to turn what we tried to cram into several short days into 2 months of training. 2 months. I mean, we've got 4 weeks of pre-training, the seminar, and then 3 weeks of post-training, and that doesn't even include the bonuses of personal one-on-one coaching session and 3 months of membership to our website to even continue your training further. Now, with all that said, and I mean, to stretch what used to get crammed into, because look, we've been teaching these seminars for 13 years now, and the one thing that I see time and time and time again, and it doesn't matter if it's a 3-day seminar, a 2-day seminar, a 7-day seminar, it doesn't matter what the seminar is, but about at the end of day 2, people's eyes start glazing up. All right, they're full. They have information overload, and nothing you say after that actually gets in and makes a difference. Well, that's where we've changed the whole dynamic of learning these skills and learning how to do this so that you make these skills part of your life. Now, we only had the 2 days. We only were able to present one aspect of what the seminar is about. Now, the difference in this is, this funny little thing. Guess what? People are different. Now, what's that mean? Well, it means that my personality and how I use anchoring, when I anchor somebody and I ask someone, hey, you have a best friend, don't you? All right, and what it's like to hang out with your best friend, isn't it nice? All right, and I anchor it, boom, and isn't it nice? It's nice to have someone you can trust, and it's nice to have someone you can depend on, and it's nice to have someone that that is going to take care of you. Now, that's my way of anchoring. All right, now the difference is this. Now, imagine this. Imagine you don't have, a super outgoing personality. What if you're a little quieter? Well, you're going to have to anchor that state a little bit differently. You're going to use your voice a little bit differently. The anchor you use is going to be a little bit more subdued. All right? Instead of saying, hey, you have a best friend, don't you? You might say, I had the greatest time. Draw it out. I had the greatest time last weekend. I hung out with my best friend. What it's like hanging out with best friends. And it's softer. It's more conversational. It's easier, and it fits a quieter personality type better. If the anchor itself, like I like anchors, I like them to be up here. But what if you were somebody who didn't talk with their hands? All right. What if you're somebody that's a little more subdued and doing all the hand stuff was very, very uncomfortable for you? Well, in the past you had a choice. You could either do it the way you were taught, or you weren't able to do it at all. So you actually had to make a dynamic change and have more of an outgoing personality before the skills would work. Well, we've solved that problem. Okay, so if someone wants to anchor something a little bit more subdued, they may anchor it way down low. They may anchor it with the body position, a tilt of the head, raise of an eyebrow. Okay, something a lot more subtle and something that you with whatever your personality is going to be a whole lot more comfortable. Now, why is that important? The important part about this seminar is this. We are taking these skills, and we're talking about 4 basics, okay? The 4 basic skills, and I'll go into each and every one in following videos, okay? But the 4 basic skills are personal change, most powerful personal change method ever developed. Yes, that sounds arrogant, but I believe it. Okay, the best anchoring skills ever developed. I believe it. The best way to use vocal influence, okay, in combination with the other 2. All right, and the easiest way to elicit states and anchoring people using the vocal influence and the rapport and the personal change. But, okay, those are the 4 skills. But we're not requiring you to make a massive personal change before you use the skills. That's not necessary anymore because we have a nice wide training window. We make these skills fit your life. Think of that again. This is the most important thing you can imagine. We make these skills fit your life. All right, and that's what makes it so important to you. You have to understand, we're going to make it fit your personality. We're going to tailor these skills that you're going to learn over the first 4 weeks. And over the 5 days, we're going to tailor them to fit the kind of person you are, the kind of lifestyle you have, the kind of job you have, the kind of environment you find yourself in. We're going to take it so that by the time you leave, they're so natural to you that you begin to use them. At whatever level of proficiency you leave the seminar with, you will use them. Even if you're not an expert, you'll use them. And then from there, you can grow. From there, you begin developing. From there, you begin to change. All right? You don't have to change before you learn the skills. You change as you learn the skills. And as you change, the skills will change. And your life will completely transform. All right? It'll go from wherever you are now to someone who can connect with people, talk to people, influence people, you feel good about yourself. All right? All of these things grow through time. It's not an on-off switch. So many of these personal development seminars have been, come here and I'll change you. Let's walk on fire, walk on glass, swallow swords, stay up all night, change your diet, and you'll go out the other end a super positive human being. Well, that's just crap, okay? And only in the most extreme cases I've ever seen it make any difference at all, because what will happen is you have a change and then it slowly fades away. I understand that, okay? So, our seminars are going to tailor this to fit your life. If you're a bartender, we're going to tailor it to fit a bartender. If you work in an office and you're shy, we're going to tailor these skills to work for a shy office guy. All right? If you're afraid to speak to people, you're not really shy, but just going out and speaking to people on the road, in a restaurant or something like that's not going to make sense to you. We're going to tailor these skills so that what you do and how you get rapport and how you connect to people changes to fit your personality. Okay? You don't have to change to use these skills. These skills will change you. So anyway, I just wanted to real shortly do that, and I screwed up. I screwed up because I promised this video like a week ago, and I didn't get it out on time. And we promised that the first 20 places to the seminar would get the $9.97 rate, and then it was going to go up. But 20 people already signed up. And so, because I screwed up, I'm going to go ahead and extend that, all right? So, I recommend if you have any idea about this, if you finally want to get the results that you've been dreaming of, if you want to get the life you barely dare dream about, okay, sign up now. Get to the seminar. I'm just telling you, it'll be worth your while. Money back guarantee. If you show up and we do not deliver after that 2-month period of time, after the pre-training, the live training, and the post-training, you don't think I deliver? You don't think we do our job? If you're not seeing some type of result, then we'll give you your money back. And I dare say there's very few people who will do that. So here's the seminar. Sign up if you haven't signed up to get more notifications of the next videos that I'll be putting out. And I'll be putting one out on rapport, one out on personal change, one out on anchoring, one out on vocal influence, to give you a little 10-minute taste of what we're going to be doing. Sign up on the list from top of this page. Sign up to get more notifications of when to get more of these things. But make up your mind fast.